Hello, my good student at home. Hope you are doing pretty fine. Yeah. Good day to you all. My name is Ojo Thomas, your social studies teacher. As you have seen me today that I'm using my face mask, hope you are using your own as well. Good. Today is bringing the total topic to week 11. That is the last week that ends this your topic for this term. Thank God for everything. Hope you are staying safe at home and you are studying, you are reading your book very well because your CBT will soon come up. Yes. Today we are going to look at a very dynamic topic. Dynamic topic. So this dynamic topic that we are going to look at is bringing to what they call natural resources. The subtopic therein is some important mineral resources in Nigeria and their location. That is, we are found. Mineral resources, we are found. Where can we get all these mineral resources? In Nigeria, their location. When we are talking about mineral resources, we are not referring to 7-Up, Coca-Cola, or any kind of soft drinks. We are referring to things that we can make use of to get money, that we can make use to provide another materials for use. This one, as I have said, that this is for class S, that is the class JSS1, in which is going to be week 11, the last topic for today. But what I want you to know, is that is learning objective. At the end of the lesson, students will be able, to be able to understand what natural resources are. One, to mention some mineral resources in Nigeria and their location. That is, mineral resources we are found. What are natural resources? One. What are mineral resources? Two. And in Nigeria and their location. That is, where we can see them. Today, we want to know much on this topic. What are natural resources? Yes, natural resources. You know, we have to type. We have mineral resources. We have natural resources. We are going to differentiate more about natural resources. What are they? Natural resources refer to the gift of nature. That is, things that God has deposited in the land for man use. These are the things provided by nature. When we are talking about nature, what you cannot create, what I cannot create, what we met when we are born, what our father met when they come to the world. So this helps man to satisfy his needs. These are like soil. How many of you brought soil to the world? Nobody, no one. We work on soil, we cultivate the soil to do our agricultural purposes. What of air? What of water? What of mineral? What of vegetation? What of crude oil? These are what we call mineral resources. They are the work of God. God is an artist. Is an artist, yes. Is the one that created I and you. Is the one that created all those things mentioned, listed there. So mineral are substances like oil, tin, coal, diamond, columbite, and many things. So these are what we call the natural resources. Those are things that of the nature. Don't forget. Like, so when we are talking about natural resources, things that God made, that God deposited, right? Things in you. There are a lot of things in you that God has already deposited. Your ability, your capacity, your knowledge that God gave you. No one can give you knowledge unless if they teach you. But God gave us these natural resources like soil, like air, like water, like mineral, like vegetation, like crude oil. But minerals are substances like oil that we can mine, that we can get from the land, from soil, like tin, like coal, like diamond. Let's continue. Let's talk about some of these mineral resources. What are these mineral resources? We have minerals, their location, and the uses. What are they, the mineral resources? Like coal. We can get this at Enugu. We can get it at Benue. For locomotive, what is meant for what is the meaning of locomotive? That is to keep something running, like train, locomotive train. That is what they use to keep train moving. Locomotive train. Enugu or Benue. We have tin and columbites. That is, you can get it at Jos, Benue. What are the uses? We use that thing for forest and storage containers. Those are the things we used to make. We used to make those containers, those big containers, for packing luggages, for packing loads. What of iron ore? Iron ore, that is, we use iron ore. We can get it at Ajaokuta, Osogbo. We use it for roofing sheet of our houses and many things, like even aluminium and many more. What of crude oil? Nigeria depends on this. Crude oil, that is from, we can get it from Delta and River States. Crude oil, Delta, people can get it in Warri. In Warri, we can get it in Warri. That is, from crude oil, we can get petrol, we can get kerosene, we can get diesel. Even they use some of this crude oil to make what? Cream. Let's talk about limestone. What is limestone? Some of you, they don't know what they call limestone. It's a stone, limestone. See, we can get it at Ewekoro, Nkalagun. We use this to make cement. Or we use part of it to make chemical. Yes, limestone. Where we can get it, Ewekoro, Nkalagun. The uses, can use it to make cement. We can use it to make, even they use it to make this ceiling for asbestos and many more. What of gold? Where can we get this? We can get this gold in Oyo, Ekiti, Niger. Yes, we use it for jewelries. That is for bangles, for chains, for earrings, and many more. That is what we use gold for. What of cocoa? Can get cocoa in Osun, Oyo, Ondo, before you get it in Ekiti. You know that all these Osun, Oyo, Ondo people, all those people there, all those states, they are very common in the cocoa production. Like Ondo, very, very popular cocoa production, like Osun, like Oyo, like Ekiti. What are the uses of this cocoa? We use it for beverages, for drinking, like Chocomilo, like Bonfiture, and Bongo tea, and many things like that. We can use cocoa to make beverages. All these are called beverages. What of cotton? Where can we get this? We can get it in Ondo. We can get it in Oyo. We can get it in Osun. Cotton. Even we can get it in Sokoto. We can get it in Kano for clothing material. What of timber? Timber, we can get it in Enugu, Imo, Sapele, and lot more. We can get all these there. What are the uses of timber? We use it to what? To do some furniture materials, like your wardrobe at home, your chairs, your table, your benches, many things we use it for. Even we can get some of these like rubber. We can get rubber. We can get it in Lagos here. We can get it in Ondo. We can get it in Enugu. We can get it in Sapele. Rubber. What are the uses of rubber? We use rubber to do some plastic chairs, plastic rubbers, all those balls we use at home. We can use it. We use it to make ball. Some of the balls that children used to play with, we use what? Rubber to make it. It's the latex of that tree that they used to make all this, that produces this kind of the liquid that produces this rubber. Those are the things that are mineral resources and where we can find them. Now, let's talk about the importance of mineral resources. What are the importance of mineral resources? Mineral resources provide employment opportunities to Nigerians. You see some people walking around, no job, nothing. But who are those people that get these mineral resources? They are the miners that dig down to the soil and bring out all this crude oil or gold or even salt, can get salt from the ground, from the soil. Yes, kerosene that we obtain from petroleum, from crude oil. So it's those people that are working, it creates employment. That is job opportunity to Nigeria people. Now, two, it provides foreign exchange for the country. So through this, we can make our foreign exchange. Okay, look at crude oil, petrol that we transfer to other countries. What happened? We exchange. When they help us to refine this, we exchange it for money. They take their income. We also we take our refined crude oil that is being refined to petrol. What of number three? Revenue generation to both federal and state government through taxes. That is, from this, they pay. If you go to the forest and fell some logs, trees or timber or whatever, you have to, before you can carry out from that forest, you have to pay some money, that is taxes. That is, it means revenue generation. That is the source of income to federal and state government through taxes and rates. 4, money realized from mineral resources are used to provide social amenities. What are the social amenities? Can you name some of the social amenities? Do you know what they call social amenities? Those are the things that we do for our enjoyment. Like what? Like electricity. Like light, that is light, electricity, light. Like good roads, like market and stores, like buses for transportation, and many more. 5, it provides basic raw materials for our industries, like the lattice of the rubber. When they obtain this, they will take it to the industry to be mined into what? Into plastic. Do you understand? They will add some chemical that will make it solid, and they take it to the machines that will process this to what? To rubber. These are and many more. Not that one alone, but there are some problems of mineral exploitation in Nigeria. That is how we can get mineral resources from the ground, from the soil. What are the problems facing this? 1 is lack of trained miners to mine the minerals. Lack of trained miners to mine the minerals. Trained, not those ones that will just because they are looking for a job, they just come and take the job and say that they are experts. And by the time they dig down to the soil, so far that they are not well trained, if there's something they call earthquake, and that is the soil may turn, and these people may think that they are not well trained. They are not good miners. So lack of trained miners to mine the minerals. Let me tell you, if you want to obtain some minerals from the soil, you can dig more than 20 kilometers down, dig down to the soil before you can get it. So they have some machines, where people have some machines that they use for all this. They use some machines that will see where those minerals are deposited in the soil. 3, problem of environmental and water pollution. Environmental and water. If, like crude oil, if it's been mined, you see that it will pollute the water or the rivers. If you go to Warri side, let me tell you, I pity those people there, because after mining this kind of crude oil, you see the water will be polluted. They will not be able to drink it. It will not be good for drinking. It will pollute their water and the environment. Poor transport facilities. Poor transport, that is to convey all these mineral resources they have mined, either salt or limestone or whatever, or rubber or timber from another place to the industry where they are going to turn it to the used ones. 5, insufficient capital to exploit the mineral resources. So I want you to see that all these are the way that we can get our minerals from the what? From the soil. Our minerals, when there was a man, they said that, can you name some mineral resources? He was mentioning 7-Up, ginger ale, all this kind of Coca-Cola. I laughed. So for you to know that mineral resources is not the minerals like that, it's the minerals that God deposited in the soil that we use that we use to enjoy, that we use to make money, that we use to see for exchange. That is, it brings diplomatic relationship between Nigeria and other countries. Okay, look at America. They help us. We don't have refinery in Nigeria. That is where they can refine our crude oil into petroleum, into kerosene. We have to export this, to export. That is to move them, to transfer them to other countries like US, to help us, because they have good refineries and good experts that can work on this. So when we export this to them, to bring it back is to import. That is why we have export, that is to transfer them, then import to bring it in. When they are bringing it back in, we have to pay some amount of money on this before it can come to Nigeria. All this, they have some people that monitors on how this movement is going on within Nigeria, another country. It's only that this time, like cocoa, if you go to the farm, you see that this cocoa production, the farmers will do what? They will go to the farm, harvest this cocoa, bring it down to the herd, that is to where they set, where they live in the farm. The process, they will bring it out from the pod, sun it. After that, that is where transport involved. Actually, they are having like 150 bags, not this small bags, big bags. They have this. What would they do? They use vehicles to convey them to where they will sell them. After selling this, they will still, another process, they will still take it to the industry where they will use machine to work on them. Then they take it to another place where they will use what? They will do the processing. My dear children, these are what we call mineral resources in Nigeria. Hope you are reading your book. Thank God. The CBT is on the way. You soon come. Make sure you read your book, studious, and read very, very well. And don't play against your studies. Still remain young.